Now, there is a concession given under certain circumstance where the midday prayer and the afternoon prayer may be joined. The sunset prayer and the night prayer may also be joined together. So a person who finds himself in a situation where it becomes virtually impossible for health reasons or whatever to make one of those prayers, he may join it with the other prayer to which he's allowed to join. For example, a doctor is going into heart surgery. He has an operation which is going to take 5 hours. It's going to, run through a couple of the prayer times, Then he is allowed to join those prayers. The sunset prayer may be joined with the late night prayer, which can be prayed, all the way up into the middle of the night and beyond. And the midday prayer and the afternoon prayer can be brought forward and prayed along with the midday prayer. So such a person, for example, he must get a break for lunch. When he gets the break for lunch, he may pray that midday prayer along with his afternoon prayer in such a case. Where if, in fact, the situation is such that if he were to make ablution, that, because of the heat of the circumstance that he's working in, that this could create some kind of sickness. Although, I question really, whether a person would be sick under these circumstances. Perhaps maybe if the water is extremely cold, and that maybe you might find yourself in a situation. But the water here, you have lukewarm water. I don't see where it should really create a problem. I would want to be certain from a medical point of view before, taking a concession like that. Okay, there are a number of other questions, but we've been informed that we are late. We started late and we've gone over the allotted time, especially in considering that dinner has been prepared for us to eat. So I would like to close things down now, maybe with the last question concerning the misconception of labeling Muslims as fundamentalists. Just to point out to you that the idea of calling for the establishment of Islam as a way of life in areas where Muslims are the majority, such people are labeled, generally speaking, as fundamentalists, people who want to make Islam the law of the society, or the law guiding the society as a whole. They're referred to as being fundamentalists, but in fact, this is just basically Islamic. It is something which is ordained by Islam. And those people who have accepted secular systems or don't feel it's necessary that the rule of Islam be the rule of the country where Muslims are a majority, such people have deviated from Islam. There is no such thing really as fundamental Islam. It's just Islam. It's very clear in Islamic teachings that the laws of a country should be according to the laws of God. There's no separation between the religious community and the secular community, or religious laws and secular laws. It is all integrated. So with that, I would just like to thank you all for coming this evening, and I hope that what has been said and discussed has been in some way beneficial to you all. And I would hope that Allah gives us an opportunity to meet again sometime in the future. And if I've said anything which any of you have found offensive, please know that it was not my intention to be offensive. Just trying to talk as straightforward and as openly as possible. And God alone knows that my intention was not to hurt anybody's feelings, but only to try to convey and to clarify certain conceptions which lie around Islam.
Really well, this inviting to talk again, and I would like to reiterate the thanks and the gratitude for the management for making such an engaging list. And I would like to reiterate that there are some books here for the brothers that are for sale. Yes, there and the other discs that are posted. Also, again, don't forget to take your share of books. And the dinner will be in the ladies club for men, and the dinner for ladies again will be here in the auditorium. Okay? Okay? So without any prolonging anything, I will say, والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. And I love you all.